New at 6, pack up the apartment or house and get on the road to St. Louis. Tonight, one area city is hoping cash motivates people to move. Hazelwood is the first city in the state to add thousands in incentives to get new people here to live and work there.
Yeah, First Alert 4's Russell Kinsall is sharing the big picture of this plan. Russell.
Right now, I'm live in a Hazelwood neighborhood near I-270 Missouri Bottoms Road. So Hazelwood is putting up money to help companies in its city limits hire more workers and bring more residents to its neighborhoods. It's part of a national trend where more and more cities are offering incentives to get people to move to their communities.
We're looking for electrical maintenance, mechanical maintenance, tool and die, machine operators, forklift drivers.
Douglas Krause is vice president for MyTech, a global company bringing innovation to the building industry, which has a manufacturing facility in Hazelwood. Practically any new home built in the U.S. will have components made by MyTech. But it's hard these days to find enough workers with the skills to work in high-tech manufacturing.
Now, even with high wages and great benefits and incentives, we can go to a job fair and get just very few applicants.
Krause is hoping new incentive programs by the state of Missouri and the city of Hazelwood will help.
If you move to the city of Hazelwood to join working for MyTech, not only do you get all the benefits that we can offer as a company, but you get incentives from the city government to live here.
A growing number of cities are offering incentives to draw new residents. From Rochester, New York to Tulsa, Oklahoma, Ruston, Louisiana, and Mattoon, Illinois. The state of Missouri has a brand new program to reimburse moving expenses, and Hazelwood's offering a similar incentive.
And you have to be innovative to try to help companies find those workforce.
Assistant City Manager David Leeser explained who qualifies for the first of the state program. Any company that brings new workers to the state and qualifies for the state's moving expense reimbursement will get the same from Hazelwood.
If they qualify for the one start, if it's a Hazelwood company, they will qualify for it in Hazelwood. So we will match what the state of Missouri offers. So it could be up to $7,000 for the company for relocation costs.
In addition, any worker moving from out of state to a job with a Hazelwood company that chooses to live in Hazelwood would qualify for an additional $3,500 in relocation cost reimbursement.
So both the state program and the Hazelwood program, they're both so new that they haven't had any companies take advantage of those reimbursement expenses just yet. Samantha?
And Russell, too, I want to make sure that we get this right because it is so new. And for any clarification, I just want to make sure, would anyone moving to Hazelwood to take a new job qualify for that moving cost reimbursement?
Yeah, so here's the way it works. Only companies that are, well, the idea of the plan is to strengthen companies in Hazelwood without stealing residents from other cities in the state. So only companies bringing in workers from out of state, and then those workers coming in from out of state that choose to live in Hazelwood will qualify for the reimbursement on those relocation expenses. Live in Hazelwood, Russell Kinsall, First Alert 4.
Got to be from out of state. All right, Russell, thank you. A Missouri